Welcome to Take Survivor, the game where only the strongest take wins. You know what it is. Joining us today, he is a producer on this podcast. He is Zuri Irvin. Zuri, how are you?
You know, I'm feeling good. I hope we just all have great takes and just enjoy this edition of Take Survivor. I hope we all win. Is that possible?
We're hoping that everybody wins as well. Let's socialize the winning. Joining us today for her first attempt at the cup, it's Crooked Media's on Kendra James. Kendra, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I hope there's nothing about football in here.
Welcome. Well, we will see. Welcome to the island. If in the back, will you please add 5 football questions? And joining us today, he is a producer on this podcast. He is Elijah Cone. Elijah, how are you?
Hungry, Jason. I'm hungry for a win, and I'm ready to eat.
Knife and fork out, napkin tucked into his collar, and then finally, she is a 2-time WNBA champion and co-owner of the Atlanta Dream and co-host of this podcast. She is Renee Montgomery. Renee, how are you?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling bad that Zuri wants everyone to win because I don't know who's going to tell him. I'm just curious who's going to tell him.
The tribe will speak in about 2 minutes.
The tribe will speak. Now, quick update on the rules for those of you just joining us for the first time. We were going to have 3 rounds, 3 different prompts. I will ask a question. The contestants will give their best take on it. Everyone in this Zoom, including the contestants themselves, will then vote on who had the worst take. That person will then be ejected from the island. When we get to the final round, votes will be cast for the winning take. Everybody ready to go?
Great.
Yes.
Round 1. Prompt 1. Recently, a Missouri State Court judge ruled against the NFL's effort to have the case against the St. Louis Rams for leaving the St. Louis market thrown out. Folks, which fan base in sports, in entertainment, in anything, what fan base should sue their team or show? What fan base should sue their team, show, or whatever? Kendra, what fan base should sue?
Okay, here's the thing. When I was given this category, I was given team. I was not given fictional character. So my answer has changed entirely. Here we go. The fans of Pitch should be able to sue Fox.
Wow.
I am still mad. I am still mad about that show going off the air. That was a big year for me. Pitch was debuting. The Cubs were making a World Series run, which they eventually succeeded in. Diehard Cubs fan. It was just like a really big time. I was excited for that show all summer. I saw the pilot in like the late spring. I worked like around the clock all summer, drumming up excitement and support, writing reviews for that show, just like talking up being a female baseball fan consistently. Got, I don't know, I want to say it was like 7 or 8 episodes. And then it ends with her getting Tommy John, the main character, Ginny, getting Tommy John surgery at the end of her season. No conclusion. I got no finality. I got nothing. And that show could, like with so many things with Fox, Fox is just really bad at television. I'm sure we all remember what they did to Firefly back in the day, airing episodes out of order, not giving fans the chance to really connect with the show or connect with the characters. Same thing.
This is hilarious. Is there no time constraint?
There's no time. Sorry. So we only had 30 seconds, but that is
Okay.
that is the amount of emotion that Kendra is bringing to this justice for fans of Pitch on Fox. Carlton here on the chat being like, can anybody hear me? Carlton, we can never hear you. We've never heard the music. This has never worked the way it's supposed to, and yet it always comes out great.
Great. I've ruined Take Survivor my first time.
We're
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
We can cut it together. Don't worry about it. Next, Elijah, who should sue? What fans should sue?
Jason, this one's easy. It's the Philadelphia 76ers. Look, if your team is bad outright, at least they just crush your hope early. The 76ers had the audacity to enter, I would argue, into a contract with their fans, getting them to trust the process, getting them all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, to the playoffs, just ripping their hearts out. I can see it right now, billboards outside of Philadelphia. Did you trust the process? You may be entitled to financial compensation. Sue that organization.
Wow, Elijah came today.
Whoa. Dial 888-8888. It's for Elijah Cone. Next up, Zuri, what fans should sue?
Well, I'm here to present the case for the cities of Los Angeles and Anaheim against the Los Angeles Angels. This is a joint suit between Angels and Dodgers fans. The main tenet of this case is just that the Angels are making LA look bad. From 2005 to 2015, they were the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They made the playoffs 5 times in 11 years. They've been the Los Angeles Angels since 2016 and haven't made the playoffs with 2 of the best players in the sport. This is something that both people in Anaheim and LA can agree on, and whether or not we win, we just want to stop the Angels from dragging the city of LA down to the dumps. And also, the rally monkey was stupid. I rest my case.
Wow, and finally, Renee, who should sue? What fans should sue?
Oh, come on, you guys. We got to have a class action here, and we're suing the NCAA for multiple infractions. First of all, we're suing them for how they treated the women. We saw the locker room. We saw the food. We saw that they didn't allow the use of March Madness on the women's side. What are you thinking, NCAA? And as if that wasn't enough, they wanted to follow up that act with how they treated name, image, and likeness. They didn't want the athletes to get all the money. Now they want a piece of the cut. They want to make the rules harder. What are you doing, NCAA? This one's such an easy thing. Everybody gather up your friends. They've treated us all poorly. It's a class action against the NCAA. We're suing.
What a heated round, full of excitement, and now we go to the voting. Reminder, everyone on this Zoom, cast your votes, send them to producer Carlton, who will then send them to me, and we will discover who is ejected from the island first. Will it be Kendra, who says, justice for pitch, once and for all, justice for the series pitch, justice for Kylie Bunbury, justice for Mark Paul Gosselaar, justice for Mark Consuelos, justice for... Did Ali Larder get soft canceled? I'm not sure. I feel like that might have happened recently. I'm
Maybe
not
soft.
sure.
It was a soft.
And justice for baseball, fictionalized baseball on television. Will it be Elijah, who says dial 1-8888 to cast a lawsuit against the 76ers for failing in their contract with their fans, known as the process? How dare they have such audacity? The audacity of nope. Zuri says it's the Anaheim Angels. Come on. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim were once a franchise that was consistently in the mix. Now they're never in the mix. And what's going on? Shohei Ohtani is just out there toiling, to do nothing. Great pitching performance by him recently. Or will it be Renee, who says, listen, the NCAA, are we suing them for? How about everything? But specifically, how about like the poor gym facilities, the bungled response to name, image, and likeness, and the fact that they just suck in general? And the votes are coming in now. The votes are coming in now, folks, and here we go. We have one vote for Zuri. One for Zuri. We have one vote for Renee. One for Zuri, one for Renee. One vote for Kendra. It's spreading around, folks. It's a 3-way tie. Renee, Zuri, Kendra. And then the rest of our votes, unfortunately, are for Zuri. First ejected from the island. Zuri, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm gonna sue Takeline for emotional stress.
Yes, Zuri!
I'm a part of this all the time. I can't get out of the first round. Maybe it's me problem, I don't know, but you'll hear from my lawyers sometime soon. And,
well, we have if you don't have counsel, there is one on the Zoom right now.
Maybe entitled to financial compensations.
That's right.
Let's talk after. Thanks, guys.
Moving on to round two. recently, of course, the state of California went through a recall effort where radical Republicans were attempting to recall the Governor Gavin Newsom. That attempt failed in approximately 7.5 minutes at the cost of some $500 million. Your prompt. Who or what should be recalled? Should be recalled. We're recalling this thing. Who should be recalled? Kendra, who should be recalled?
Who should be recalled?
Is that the question?
I'm changing it.
Oh, okay. I would like to recall the Winter Olympics 2022.
Wow.
It is an assault. It is an assault to have to put me through another Olympics 6 months after the Summer Olympics ended. There is a reason these things are separated by 2 years. It's because I do not have the energy to put all of my emotional well-being into track and field athletes and then immediately into my figure skaters. I don't have that capacity. I don't have that time. I'm busy and I have things to do, and I'm really upset that I have to pay attention to a figure skating season right now when I'm doing other things.
Recall the Winter Olympics. I love it. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, do they have a different theme?
Nope, you're right. You got the John Williams. You got the John Williams there.
Elijah, what should be recalled? Or who?
Jason, I'm going to say that direct democracy should be recalled. There's too much democracy in California. Look, our direct democracy...
We live in a republic.
Our direct democracy in California was put in place because some railroad owners ran the state. That time has come and gone. Big money has taken over this direct democracy, exploited it. That's what I learned from the California recall. Too much democracy here. Recall direct democracy.
Wow, recalls. That's the better version, and we're going to workshop that on for you. Renee, what should be recalled? What do you want recalled?
Well, I live in Georgia, and I feel very liberated in saying this for Californians. They need to recall how they're doing housing and the mortgage and the price points of everything there.
Facts.
I feel like it's gotten so high that it can't be sustained anymore, and they need to just get to the point where they pop the bubble, recall everything, bring it back down to a normal, livable price point, because people go there and then they just return to sender because it's just too expensive. So let's recall how they're pricing housing all the way around.
Wow, that one hit home. Let's go to the voting. Who will be ejected from the island next? Will it be Kendra, who says, folks, we just did the Olympics. Now we're doing it again. I don't have time to get invested in bobsledders, figure skaters, skeet, all the stuff. Curling, it's like now I gotta read the same blog about curling. Hey, we care about curling. Stop it. Get that wheel of cheese off my screen. Will it be Elijah, who says, listen, direct democracy, I know everybody loves it. Yes, we loved when the Greeks put those little tiles in the pots and then they counted them out 3,000 years ago or whatever. But guess what? We need some representative democracy right now, and we can't be doing these recalls at the time and spending $400 million on it when we need other things. Recall the recall. Or will it be Renee, who says, listen, guess what? To paraphrase a great New York City politician, the rent is too damn high, the mortgage is too damn high, everything, it's all too damn high. It's crazy. The prices out here are nuts. And there's various reasons for that, including the zoning, including the NIMBY dynamics and whatever. Here come the votes now. I can't wait to see who will be evicted next. We have one vote for Elijah. We have one vote for Kendra. We have another vote for Elijah. That's 2 votes for Elijah, 1 vote for Kendra. Whoa. Another vote for Kendra. It's 2-2. Elijah, Kendra. Winter Olympics versus direct democracy. 1 vote for Renee. Does not move the needle.
What?
Renee's safe for now. Oh, this is the tension. You can cut it with a knife.
And the suspense.
I just want to take this time to apologize to our Olympians.
Final vote. Final vote is for Elijah. He's out. Elijah, what do you have to say?
The direct democracy has let me down again. And again, I would say to all the curlers, ice skaters, downhill skiers who caught strays this episode, I'll be watching, I'll be supporting you. Can't say that of the rest of my very older supporting people here.
Directly pandering to the big wig fat cat television executives on the way out. Elijah Cone, we salute you. It is, wow, the irony. I did not even think of the irony of direct democracy killing Elijah right here. And now we move to the final. Kendra versus Renee. And our final prompt. Are you ready?
Give it to me. Who else can I upset?
So recently it came to light that the cousin of Nicki Minaj, the friend of the cousin of Nicki Minaj, may or may not have experienced symptoms that were related to the COVID vaccine. And those symptoms apparently were the swelling of the testicles. Now, whether or not that's true, and we believe it to be false, it has been spoken with some authority by various health officials that is not a thing that happens. Your question, what will be the next fake symptom your cousin gets from the vaccine? Kendra.
Well, see, I was speaking with my cousin this weekend, and they let me know. They got vaccinated, and you know what happened? They're now too employed. Their job just keeps having them come in because they are vaccinated, and they lost some people because they had to be fired because they were not vaccinated and, can't have those people interacting with customers. And so now instead of working, her standard 39 hours a week, the 39 is the cutoff for the health insurance, so they never give her 40. So, too much employment. That is it.
Too much employment. Renee, what will be the next fake symptom your cousin gets from the vaccine?
Listen, it's crazy because I was talking to my cousin this morning too. What's really crazy about it is that they told me something wild. When they got the vaccine, all of a sudden, people started to attack them and say that they were ignorant. And they used to say that they don't know what's going on. So when you get the vaccine, a symptom is that you will get trolled by people that apparently know more science than the scientists, and that you're going to be bullied and you're going to be attacked for wanting to protect yourself and your family. Look, it was crazy when my cousin told me this morning, but it's really happening out here. So I don't know if it's a fake symptom or fake news or what, but it's happening out here to my cousin, and it must be stopped.
Did you suggest they delete their Twitter account?
They should do that in general. Let's go to the voting. A reminder for everyone who is a voting member and participating in direct democracy, you are voting for the winner today. You are voting for the winner in this round. And who will it be? Will it be Kendra, who recently spoke to her cousin, and her cousin said, listen, here's the thing that happened to me. I got the vaccine and now I'm working too much. I have benefits now. I have dental. I have vision. I hope that's the case. I have the little spending card that takes the money out pre-tax. Maybe I have a 401k or a Roth IRA or something like that. I can see the doctor with one of those $30 to $50 copays, and that happened to me. Or will it be Renee who says, here's I spoke to my cousin, and my cousin says a symptom that they are experiencing is that they are being attacked for being ignorant and taking the vaccine in general and not taking one of our safe and well-researched medicines, like anything that you give a horse for any of the various equine maladies that are out there. Voting is taking place now. Voting is taking place now. Let me just say, winter votes are coming in. Let me just say, like, everybody that I know who is one of these, I won't take the vaccine, I need to do my research people, are like the people that I would hang out with that I've seen, like buy drugs from someone who they kept the drugs like in their sock, and then they'd snort like some powder they got out of someone's sock. It's like, now you want to do research, and now you're going to do research? Get out of here. Here are the winner votes. We have one vote for Renee. We have another vote for Renee. 2 votes for Renee. We have one vote for Kendra. 2 votes for Renee, 1 vote Kendra for the win. Another vote coming in. We got those 3 dots. This is so exciting. And folks, it is a sweep all of the following votes are for our winner of Take Survivor the week of Monday, September 20th, Renee
Jason!
Montgomery. Renee! Congratulations! What do you have to say?
I have to say that I'm sorry to my cousin for putting their business all out in the streets. Kendra, I hope your cousin is good. Elijah, I'm sorry that Direct Democracy did this to you. And Zuri, I'm sorry that we all couldn't win, but I'm happy to be here on Take Survivor and get another dub. It's been a minute, okay?
Folks, that has been it for Take Survivor. Join us next time to see who will win. Goodbye.